I found out I have insurance. I've had insurance. They mail me paperwork that I never received to tell me that I have insurance. What up, what up, what up? So, migraine, hence these. And I took like a as needed pill in hopes it works. It has never really worked, but I always try to give it a try because what can I lose? Obviously, I still haven't painted over the pink because the paint has been frozen. It's probably not frozen now, but now I have to like fish for it and find it. But, so the what day was it? Saturday. So today's Monday, by the way. And Saturday, I recorded for you guys. And I never uploaded it because I recorded basically from me being in the car to me going to the doctor and explaining to you what has been happening and everything. And then I just stopped recording. And I've been doing that lately where I record and then I just kind of stop. So I'm going to give you a quick overview and then I'm going to kind of insert what happened with me on Saturday. So, long story short, the day that I recorded, it wasn't very long. It was like 5 minutes worth of talking. And I really don't want to discuss it all over again. So I'm going to just say that I found out I have insurance. I've had insurance. They mail me paperwork that I never received to tell me that I have insurance. And thankfully, I kept my insurance card because my insurance card, everything is the exact same. Had I had thrown it away, like most people would have, because when you get a job and then all the stuff, you most likely get a new card, everything. I didn't throw it away. So she goes, you have insurance. I don't know why you didn't get the paperwork. So she's remailing it and says to go make your appointment. So I did. The first doctor was to go see just a primary so I can get my thyroid checked because of my weight gain. To find out my thyroid is fine. My weight gain is just my new me. Also, I look like I just woke up. That's because I did. I'm in the bathroom, obviously. So I also have had some episodes, now I think about it, 3 of them as of yesterday. The first 2, one was by myself and it basically, I had a high blood pressure, which I did post on Instagram, so if you want to go check that out, you can. I don't remember the number, but the diastolic or whatever, the bottom number was high. It was like a 111, and then the top one was normal, I think. And then that was like whatever day it was. And then the next Monday, I had my nurse was here, and I was like, I'm just not feeling well. And then she tried putting like an IV in my lower forearm area, like my wrist, which is, I don't think you can, yeah, it's bad. And it was, I mean, I told her I've had maybe one decently painful one that she has done or another nurse has done. This one was so painful that I actually ripped it out of my arm and jumped out of my chair. Like, she wasn't listening, and she probably just thought it was like the normal pain. I mean, it was excruciating. I felt my insides burning. So I ripped it out of my arm, blood everywhere. She's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Did it really hurt? Da, 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 da. And so that was that. So we finally got a line and we got it into my arm here. But in the meantime, she's like, you really just don't look really well. I was like, I'm probably more on edge too because I'm just not feeling well. Like I mentioned this to you before. She goes, have you checked your numbers? And I'm like, I said, no, I didn't get to check my numbers. Like you came, I was just too sick to check. She goes, well, let's check your numbers and we can also see how well your machine is. Like, is it accurate or how accurate it is? So we checked with hers, like the ones you put around the arm and you squish, squish, squish and all that. And my blood pressure was high. And this time I don't remember if it was both the numbers or just the top number, this tile, like, I can't say number. And then we checked mine and it was only off by like the top number and the bottom number were off by 1 digit. So pretty accurate. And nonetheless, I had a high blood pressure. I was really, really pale and really, really white. And I was really sick. Ended up having to lift me off the chair and walk me to the couch so I had a place to kind of be comfortable. and I kind of rested. And then since then, so basically I'm telling you everything I tried to tell you on Saturday, but quickly, and it's still not that fast. And then most recent, which you didn't know because it just happened yesterday, it has been getting really nice. I mean, we can see grass now, still snow, but grass. It's been beautiful out. Saturday was it was the second to nicest day, and then yesterday was beautiful. And my dad took the dogs for like a 3-mile walk. I was out of the house from 10. I had to drop some like hand deliveries at the hospitals to cancer patients, and I did some shopping, and I did all kinds of stuff, and I just wanted to be out of the house. When I finally got home, I downed 1 bowl of cereal, and I said, you know what, let me take the dogs for a walk. I plan on trying to walk as best I could because I don't really walk and I really need to exercise, but I'm not sure how far my body can take it, even though I've been really healthy. So I walk, and I ended up getting so shaky and so weak that I had to text my dad. He goes, should I pick you up? I was like, no, I'm going to just wing it, and I'm going to rest right here on the ground. I was actually at a park, by a park, not even a park, it was what's that sport? Where you hit the ball and it goes really, really far. I'm losing my mind, but I sat in their area for about 30 minutes. My dad kept texting me, are you okay? Like, I haven't heard from you, I haven't seen you. I said, no, I'm fine. And then I made my way back home. So I made it maybe a half mile in total. That was yesterday. I don't know what my blood pressure was or my heart rate because I didn't have this on, and that's about it. And now we are here today. What I'm gonna do is upload the quick little image of what yesterday happened, like whatever. You'll probably hear that I have to wait for the results, but you guys know the results now because it's been a day later, 2 days later. Hi. This is my little gay fat boy. He's still here with us. His face is really like messed up. So I'll show you those videos, and then I will see you guys after for the rest of the day. All right, I just got done with my blood work. He said they checked my blood work maybe, I don't push this door open. Oh, we do. Yeah, they said that they checked my thyroid about a year ago, and I'm like, you did? He goes, yeah, we just did it just because, and it was fine. It was a little low, but it was fine, whatever that meant. And I'm like, all right. So it just made me feel really, really bad because, like, what if it's normal? I'm like, is this like my normal weight, my normal thing? Like, can I not blame it on anything but my body, you know? And then we talked about one other thing, which I brought it up before, and so I even asked Mary Fry, but she didn't reply to my message. And this was like, I don't know, basically probably about 3 years ago when I had asked her, maybe even 2 years ago. I think it's 3, when she was talking about, she gave it her own name, like lightning pain, and it happened a few times in the car, and you know, her husband would be like, you know, like, are you okay? And you know, and she's like, it's that electricity or that lightning pain, and it was in her chest, and it like hit me. I'm like, whoa, all her symptoms were what I was having. So I I wrote her, and she never replied, asking like, how did it happen, and what she has, to see if it could be the same thing and look it up, but I never figured it out. Then this pain that I've been having for well over 10 years, I've been to the ER for this pain. Even the doctor here, he's like, oh, I see you. It says right here, chest pain under left breast. I'm like, yep, that's the pain. I've been having it forever. He goes, yeah, you've been going in for a while. He goes, I just don't know what it is. I go, well, you're not really helping me. And he goes, it sounds like it's pleurisy, but then he's like, but not, because pleurisy typically will happen for a lot longer. You're telling me it only happens for like a minute or two, and then it goes away and you're fine and dandy. He goes, and this should last for hours to sometimes days to a week. And I go, okay, so that's fine. Like, it's not that. He goes, honestly, it could be gas. And I'm like, gas? I'm like, gas pain happens like by your belly button, like below your stomach, like under your pants line. I'm like, this is under, like behind and under my left breast. So anyway, he's going to have me see a pulmonary doctor, even though we're not really sure that's what it is. But long story short, I got my blood work done, so we are going to see if it's my thyroid. I'm actually hoping it is so that we can fix it from there. And if it's not, then I guess whatever. I am going to enjoy the day. It is 60 to 65 degrees today. It is the warmest day of the season. Tomorrow is going to be even warmer. My dad's friend, who he's part of my family now, he's having a barbecue at his brand new house that he just bought like 2 weeks ago. So that is the plan. So I need to get home and look pretty, or well, a little bit better than this bullshit. You know what I mean? So that's basically how everything went. And now it's Monday. So I'm sitting here with Gizmo, and Freckles is over there. These are some care packages that I'm hand delivering Wednesday, and I actually think I'm hand delivering a package. So that's going to be to a family of 3, which 2 have Crohn's, and 1 who has Crohn's has Down syndrome as well as alopecia, and then the 3rd child, the youngest, actually is healthy, but I feel that being that they're all going to be together, that it's only right to give the 3rd child a gift as well. And then tomorrow, I think I'm going to be hand delivering another package to Children's Hospital to a person who's going there for an appointment. So we'll be meeting somewhere. They're not like staying there or anything, because Children's, you can have appointments as well. So I think I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. So today is going to be going to see another doctor. I put in for all my medications, trying to get them back in order, and only 2 came back out of like the, I think, dozen. The rest of them needed new refills, so they had to contact the doctor. And then half of those, the doctors are like, hey, it's been X amount of time that you have been off of them. We kind of want to see how you are, so you have to come for an appointment. So I have appointments left and right. So I was able to get in last minute today. They called me, and they're like, we need to see you because you've been off your meds for 2 months. And I'm like, I've been on these meds since I was like for over 10 years, you know. It's just policy. I'm like, all right, it's fine. But they're like, well, we can get you in today. So I have an appointment in 2 hours. I'm going to drop off some care packages, and I think that is it for today. I think I'm going to make some other appointments just because I feel like they're needed. Some questions I've had, and go from there. So I just realized, oh my god, let me turn around the camera, that the reason why the last couple nights, I don't know if it's even a couple nights, maybe it's just this one night. I gotta get you guys to stand correctly because it's not happening. I don't like it. All right, that'll work. My headache is kind of going away now. So the reason why, so typically when it's in my crease, when I bend it, it's hard and it's not painful, it's just uncomfortable. So I just, like if I have to itch my nose, I do this instead of this, you know? But like last night for sure, I'm like in bed like this instead of like this. And I didn't think about it. I thought maybe the most normal stuff is like I got used to it and so I can bend it. And day before yesterday, like so like that was last night, and then night before last, I had the same situation. It wasn't as comfortable, but it was comfortable. And then I just picked up the cat and I put him outside because I mean it's not really nice outside. It's actually very ugly overcast. But I notice that my IV is actually out of my arm. You can see the whole line where the blood is, that's my hole, and it's just kind of dangling outside of my arm. So, because the line's not in, I don't feel it. So now I'm going to put the Band-Aid on, and I'm going to I'm going to call my nurse and tell her that she's going to have to come today, because today is my infusion day, and I can't get infused because of my arm, so... I don't know. This is like, there's no hair on this side of the arm, but I actually still feel it. Like, it's crazy. Dry blood. All right, I'm really curious to see how far in this is. So I'm just gonna pull it out without putting any pressure on it for you guys to see as well. Can't look at it, turn away. All right, so, okay, this is glued to my arm. Okay, there it is. So, ready? Already out. And my arm is just fugly. Look at all like the texture. I would have flushed it, but I didn't know if the line was fully in enough to flush, so I just took the chance and didn't flush it before I pulled it. So now I'm walking into my next appointment for today. Sorry. Alright, now I'm here waiting for the doctor and the OBGYN just so I can get my meds, but they wanted to see me because it's been a little bit. It's just going to be like a 20-second visit just for me to go, no, I'm only here so I can get my medication because I had a hysterectomy and I need to take estrogen for the rest of my life. So I have to fill out this paperwork as well. I had to put on this and be naked under here, and I'm like, I'm not having a pap smear. Like, I had a hysterectomy. We don't need this. And like, this happened last time. And then when the doctor comes in, he's like, why are you wearing that? Like, don't they know? And I'm like, try to convince the nurse, but they weren't listening. So now I wasted time. I guarantee the doctor's gonna come in here and go, what are you doing? What are you wearing? I am home. Didn't even know what this looked like. Look how short this is. And then this is in the same spot and how much longer it is. And it's not even long, because my hair is like down to here. I'm eating some soup. And it's like a, what is it? It's a, oh sorry, southern vegetable, fire roasted. Like a, yeah, it's really good. I love it. So, so the doctor, and he said that he'll get my medication up and ready. I'm like, wonderful. I'm sitting there like naked, and I'm like, so I don't have to be in this, right? And he goes, actually, you are due for like a internal physical thing. And I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, we won't do a pap smear, but we'll like go in and feel. And I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. I said, you should be able to see in the system, it says that I need to know ahead of time because I need to take like a downer, an anxiety type of thing. Or you guys need to give it to me. I was like, I wasn't expecting this. So he actually went into the system and it's like, oh, you know what? You did have something similar. It's been close to a year, but it's been within a year. So let's just give you your medication. You can go. So I did a breast exam. I was like, fine, here goes my tit. That was all said and done. We also talked about my weight gain. Just because he's in the system that I seen somebody just recently. And he actually told me about the test results. Since I never actually heard from the doctor about the test results, I just looked online. And he confirmed everything was normal. Everything, my glucose, everything. And thyroid, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right. And he goes, honestly, there's nothing I can do. I don't know why you're gaining weight. He goes, it is weird that I can go X amount of time and I still gain weight and not lose it. He goes, but that's for a different kind of doctor. I was like, all right, fine, whatever. And that was it. And then since I was there, I went next door to my neurologist and said, hey, I tried to get all my medications refilled. This is what happened with my insurance, but it says that they've all been denied and they're waiting for proof from the doctor. Since I'm here, can we get this approved? So they got that approved. So I have like that going on. And then I called my doctor for my mast cell 6 hours away and spoke to them. I'm like, hey, same situation. Can you call the pharmacy and get this going? They, yep, that's going. So I have to call one more doctor, which I'm gonna call right now, to get one more thing refilled because it's like they're waiting and I don't want it to wait too long. And if I call, it'll be pushed. And then I'll pick up my medication maybe tomorrow. So I just got home. I'm eating some soup. And then I may run to the post office to drop off a few packages. And then I just called, what did I just call? I forgot who I just called, so never mind. But yeah, what you guys doing? What you guys doing? It is ugly today. Like, it's ugly. I mean, you can't really see how ugly it is, but you can see everything is like melting, but the sky is just overcast gray. There is no pretty blue or sun, but I'm not gonna complain because it's warming up. It's still technically warm. I'm wearing a very thin sweatshirt that I got when I was in Hawaii and a t-shirt under it. And, you know, for people who are working, the weekend is the most important to have a good time, and this weekend was beautiful. So I'm sure that no one's hating that it's not as pretty as it was this past weekend because they're working. And that's actually what I'm gonna do today, is look for more work. I put in a few applications here and there, but not really anything. And I really wanna go back to work. And now that my medicine's in, is in, I really wanna just get back. I got used to working. So, and I got a call for my narcolepsy medication, because you can't do that through a regular pharmacist. You have to call in, you have to do a signature, they have to do this whole process. So actually, I'm going to do that right meow. So because I had to take out my line, I called my nurse, and she was actually available today, so she should be here any minute.
Okay. All right, you want it vertical or horizontal?
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't even know which one's the difference. I forgot to end my vlog. I'm going to go. Maybe I'll vlog today, I'm not sure, but I will see you guys next time, whatever that may be. Peace.